When God cries, it rains. When black men cry, there is no evidence for their tears because black kings cry in silence. No one questions their deceiving emptiness or their suppressed emotions, but we watch them swell with ego to keep their crowns tough. They play hardball on the outside while their inside suffers silently. We stand by silently. Black kings cry in silence. Hide their pain when no one can see. Shed their tears when no one can see, and then enter the world and walk like a G because they aren't allowed to be human. Only 3/5 of feeling: anger at the world, hunger for survival, and anger at the world again when survival is unattainable. Black kings cry for survival in a jungle they weren't meant to be in, just longing for their own, trying to find the home they've never even seen, lost on foreign land, roaring at the American dream turned into black nightmare. At night is where black kings cry in silence under the moon. As it pulls the tides from their eyes, they pray for their mothers, in case their sons don't rise above the horizon where America meets death at the expense of black bodies spread on the internet like rich floors draped in lion skin, perceived more valuable when lifeless. Ain't it ironic how kings are too much of a threat when they still have breath? And colonizers think they can protect themselves with death, but kings don't die, they multiply. To be absent from the body is to be present with God, the image in which they were made. Call them by their names. Gods cry in silence for their names, or the lack thereof, or the hashtag they become in a drought of justice. There is no rain for them. There is no rain for a king stripped of his rule, bending under rules bound for him to break, designed for his destruction, created for false criminalization, all while being told to be strong and that crying is taboo. But let me tell you, black kings, cry, and silence is not required. Cry loud, because the loudest storms introduce the brightest suns. So what if they throw dirt on your name? Let your tears fertilize it and grow the strength of your soul. Cry without shame. Rid yourself of the heaviness. Walk tall in the puddles and drown the haters that try to sabotage you. Then laugh at how much emotional weight you'll lose and how much mental strength you'll gain. And then float on the love that we have for you. We, being black women, you being the backbone to our strength, the leaders of our villages, the key to growth for generations to come. Black kings cry for the generations to come. Teach them that dry eyes tarnish the soul. And since the world will already try not to add to their efforts, move your pride to a place of proving them wrong. That you can cry and still be strong, because the little ocean ain't never hurt nobody. You be made of the same stuff as earth, first man. You've been the greatest since birth, black man. Don't you know you a king, black man, and black kings can cry like rebirth? Like your life depends on it again, because it does. When God cries, it rains. He cries for you when you don't have the strength to cry for yourself. But tonight, black kings, God won't cry alone. Inhale. Exhale. Cry. Thank you. All right.